Welcome back, Stingers. If you're in a real relationship with a Scorpio, you already know how sweet, caring, and generous they are. I also don't have to remind you how taking that very kindness for weakness can transform your entire friendship into something you never thought was possible. In this video, I'm going to talk about 3 mistakes you make when dealing with Scorpios. As usual, let's give it up for the die-hard fans in the comments disguising themselves as Scorpio haters. It's always nice to see you. If you're new to my channel, thank you. ScorpioSunScorpioMoon is the first YouTube channel ever about Scorpios by a real Scorpio. But my channel is not just about Scorpios or astrology. It's about transformation, self-esteem, and evolution through the eyes of Scorpio. Before we get deep, remember to subscribe to my channel, like and share my videos, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Follow me on Instagram for more behind-the-scenes conversations. Support me on Patreon where you get access to personal vlogs and exclusive videos. Your questions can be answered by sending $2 to PayPal. Then email your question and allow 1 to 2 days for a response. All of the details will be in the description of this video. Mistake number 1. You take their kindness for weakness. There's something about a quiet, reserved, mild-mannered personality that makes people wonder how far they can bend them before they break. No matter what your relationship is, you always want to know where your boundaries are. This behavior does not always come in the form of loud disrespect. In fact, the closer you are to them, the more subtle it is. Want to hear a story? When I was younger, there was this guy I was friends with who needed a job. So I looked out for him and made some phone calls. Eventually, he started asking for other stuff he needed. He assumed my kind gesture was a flaw and wanted to see how much he could get from me. A lot of you have the same exact behavior, and we know when you're doing it because the energy changes. Some Scorpios will call you out immediately, and some, like me, will just sit back and wait until the time is right to cut you off cold. And you'll try and come back, pretending that you have no idea what happened. Mistake number 2, not knowing what type of Scorpio you're dealing with. I spoke about this in a previous video. Now, for me, this is a lot easier because I am of the same breed and I operate off of energy. But for most of you, you need to fall back for a while and just observe. A lot of you treat all your friends the same. You joke around, you get sarcastic, you have this set rhythm, and then you start dealing with Scorpios. Now, I'm not trying to say that all Scorpios are intense and serious all the time. Some of them do actually get silly and will brush off your flaky behavior, but know which ones they are first. I get this a lot on social media. People either confuse me for this super open person, so they try to get all up in my business, or they think they can just come on my platform and talk shit and be shocked when I roast their ass. Always know who you're dealing with. And if you're not sure, just play it safe. Keep your smart-ass remarks for people who know you like that. Mistake number 3, telling your friends your business about your relationship. You ever notice when I tell you relationship stories, I'm very vague? I'm extremely careful about what I reveal. I never post photos, give names, have guest appearances on my channel, none of that. I keep everything just where I can see it. Telling people your relationship business does 2 things. It opens the door to unnecessary commentary, scrutiny, and judgment that may seem like a good idea to you when you're mad at your partner and seek validation from others who come in and cape for you, but not such a good idea if you reconcile later. The second thing it does is put Scorpio's business in the streets, which is a huge no-no. Learn to keep your mouth shut. Scorpios are always impressed when you can keep quiet, especially when you're having problems. You want to hear another story? When I was in high school, I hung out with a Pisces, and every time we got into a fight, she would talk shit about me to everybody, and then they would come back and tell me about it. It was interesting how when she was upset, I was this, that, and the other, and she would tell all my business. Do you know that I've never, even once, talked shit about her behind her back since high school, and we're not even friends now? Think about that for a second. Not once. I hope this video has helped. For more amazing content, click here and make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in my next video.